Biology revision. Number 1, biodiversity. Bio means everything to do with biology. All the organic, living creatures on Earth. Biology. Plants, animals, funguses, bacteria, the whole lot. Bio means biology, means living things. Biodiversity, diverse, means different. So dogs, for instance, have a lot of biodiversity. Very small dogs and very big dogs. They're quite diverse as a species. We've got different colours. Their characteristics could be small, could be large. Their characteristics could be black dog, brown dog, green. No, we don't have that characteristic amongst dogs. They don't have the adaptation to be camouflaged in the trees because dogs don't live in trees. They don't need that adaptation. But they do have the run fast adaptation. They do have the clever thinking, act as a gang up on other creatures. Adaptation, run them into the ground. That's how wolves, dogs, foxes, that's how they get their food. They're carnivores. Chili con carne. Carne meaning, I think in the Spanish language, means meat. They're meat eaters. But also, there are many dogs. There's a South American fox. Foxes are related to dogs. They're all carnivores. They're all canines. Foxes, there are foxes that can live almost exclusively on the fruits. Very long-legged foxes in South America. Most of them eat meat, but they can eat dried food like you buy in the supermarkets. So they can eat other things. Cats, not so much. They're meat eaters. Tigers are meat eaters. They eat almost exclusively meat, but they will eat some grass to push the meat through their intestines to make feces. And then back to species. What's a species? Well, dogs are a different species to cats. That's easy. Foxes, different species from dogs. They can't breed. Well, they can have sex, intercourse, but no offspring, no babies. So they're different species. There are some animals that we think are different species but can breed, like horses and donkeys. They can breed to make mules. We've been using them for many years because a mule is strong and clever and bigger than a donkey. And so mules are the best way of getting things up mountains during war and also for mountain climbers during peace. They're a lot cheaper than using a helicopter. And helicopters up the top of mountains, a bit windy there, not very good conditions for a helicopter. The air is thin. Yeah. Biodiversity, variation, the different types of adaptation, how they're adapted. I've got a big brain, and so have you, because you are on YouTube. I've got a big brain, and you can read the words down here. And that big brain tells me, throw stones at attacking dogs, tigers, lions. And also with tigers don't attack from the front. No, tigers have big brains too. They only attack from the back, and they like it if you're running away. So never, ever take your eyes off a tiger or a lion. Never run away, even from packs of dogs. Throw stones at them. But people are looking after tigers because there's not so many around. And so the forest workers in India are given masks to put on their backs of their heads so that there are eyes here and so the tiger goes round. And there are also, because they're wearing a mask, eyes here. And the eyes on the back of the head means the tiger doesn't attack. And eventually, after going round a few times, he goes to find a gazelle or something else to eat. So species look different, but then the variation in dogs make them look very different. But dogs can all interbreed to make viable offspring that can have their own babies. Horses and donkeys, the offspring, the mule, not viable. You can't get two mules together to make mule babies. They can't even breed with donkeys or horses. They're a dead end for the DNA. DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid. The A part is the only bit I get my students to remember. It's an acid. This was Lesson 1.